Hello, friends. How we all doing? It is, boy, is it a week.
It is a week.
Hello, Garlips. Hello, Love and Floofin. Hello, Bob. Hello, Newfie. Thank you for the follow.
Oh, look, it's Garlips.
I decided to
Hold on.
follow. It's a game
I
I like
want to see.
watching.
I want to try something. Hold on.
Okay.
I think I can do this. Give me 1 second here.
I don't know what he's doing,
Okay.
Gubs.
How do I full screen?
I actually can't feel my right arm. Oh, floof. Oof.
Oh no. Um. Okay, so then I think I want to do this. Yeah. So, Garlips, how are we feeling today, Garlips? Huh?
Welcome in, Stormy.
Oh, is it showing up on stream? It's not showing up on stream. I want to.
Let me see if I can do this for you. Let me see if I can help you out here. Just temporarily. There he is. There he is. Hi, Garlips. When did you come in? Oh, now I can't hear Kylo. That was a goof on my part. But that's okay. It was fun. Let's bring Kylo back. We did what we wanted to. We showed Garlips. He made a guest appearance. Bye, Garlips. And Kylo's back. Welcome back, Kylo.
Thanks. I was gonna say, oh, Garlips, what's that? If you want to play Zelda, don't say anything. We'll continue after Pre-3.
Oh. Well, he didn't say anything, so I think you're safe.
Yeah, fair. I'm gonna pre.
So, guys, we all knew this was gonna happen. If there's any chance of a Sonic game, we knew it was gonna happen.
Oh, and I called that fucker too. I popped in. I go, it's gonna be the supersonic wheel, and it was the supersonic wheel.
Yeah, when you tried to get Spinball, but it did not. It was not
I
Spinball.
did try to get Spinball because I may not be able to beat the game, but I do like the game.
I like Spinball. I like Spinball, and I like Mean Bean Machine, and I was trying to get beans, and we did not get
Mean
beans.
Bean Machine is just Puyo Puyo Tetris, or just Puyo Puyo, but
Yeah, it is
yeah.
just Puyo Puyo, Pew Pew.
Pew
But,
pew.
I like the beans.
Seconds before the spin as well. I know. Yeah.
That was like the only thing you said.
Pretty much was.
You're just like,
Roll
hello.
that beautiful bean footage.
Yep. It's like, it's gonna be Sonic, and my work here is done. Goodbye. I would suggest that the advice already given by the council to split your run is closer to a health warning than advice. I am in very real soreness. Yes, Floof. I remember Dead or Alive and Tekken Tag being very, very, very hard on my wrists. And I think I had to do Tekken in three separate runs.
I remember, what was it, Street Fighter 6 or something?
Oh,
I
Street
just
Fighter
played
Alpha,
like
yeah.
5-10 minutes of it and I was done. I hate fighting games. I hate fighting games. I'm gonna play the Sonic game though, but I hate fighting games.
Yeah. I don't mind fighting games, but Sonic games are hit and miss for me. So, my wrist is searing, but also my bicep is numb. Very strange. Just putting on a flex show while you're gaming. Just really letting the boys out.
The gun show.
It could have been a good Sonic's game. I am sad.
Yeah, Garlips is right. It could have been a good one.
Garlips, were there any good ones on the subwheel? I don't remember.
Mean Bean Machine isn't bad.
Yeah, it's pretty okay. Advance and Adventure. Okay, wasn't Adventure just Big the Cat though? Or was that a
Big the
different?
Cat Fishing, I think.
Yeah, wasn't that a different one? My fight stick doesn't really fit on my desk, and I didn't realize I could sit back and have it in my lap for 3 hours. Oh. I don't have a fight stick, so I don't know the joy. Oh, is it? Okay. I have no idea about like any Sonic games past 3 and Knuckles. So
Admittedly, me too. Well, and now Sonic CD. Well, I guess Sonic CD still comes before 3 and Knuckles, but that was a new experience for me when we had it on the wheel. So
hello,
I
Newfie.
enjoyed it.
So I will trust your opinion, Garlips. You've never let me down in the past. Far more comfortable and joysticks precariously balanced on the edge of desks. Yeah, I mean that makes sense to me.
Garlips, I do have something for you. Hold on one second. Where was it? Here it is.
Oh dang, he found it. It's right there. Yes, it's another bit, Garlips. Pay attention. Pay close attention. Alright, let's get on with this fucking game. Sonic the Fighters, everybody. A PS2 era, or I think it was PS1, but we're playing the PS2 version. I don't remember when this. I mean, look at those polygons. That looks PS1
I
to
know.
me. That looks PS1 to me.
It is now a new tradition, Love and Floofin. Everybody must, before the start of their game, flip off Garlips.
Okay. I'll try to remember to do that.
Okay.
Yes, it is an arcade fighter ported to the PS2. And I noticed the PS2 version doesn't have a North American release, so we're actually going to be playing the EU version.
EU?
EU.
Yeah, you tell him, Dewey.
Hello, I forgot to say hello to Mr. Matt. Welcome in, Mr. Matt. I love you. Let's take a peek at our rules.
Oh no, you see, it's the opposite, Stormy. Anytime you flip off Garlips, you automatically get to the top spot. So you're gonna have tons of people tied for first every time you flip off Garlips.
So here we go.
You missed
season,
Dewey on my stream earlier.
This season, we managed to make it to week 3 before the Sonic Subwheel was spun. That's 2 full weeks more than last season. Submitted by, of course, Octobot. Who else? Deadline, we got 2 weeks. About 7 seasons of struggle, 7 Sonic spins, 6 straight seasons of Sonic. No matter what we do, we cannot escape his blue blurriness. His fingers held the return of a legend in his grip until we limited the returns to 1. We set up a dedicated Sonic Subwheel with a 10-week deadline, only for it to spin on week 1. His time will come, his will be done, and this time it won't be with an absolute banger of a soundtrack.
True.
In the early 2000s, long before Wall-E graced theaters worldwide, Sega released an exceptional work of art. A compilation of the best Sonic the Hedgehog games released before the Dreamcast, slithered from Hideki Sato's Beef Curtains. Wow. That game is called Sonic Mega Collection. Absolutely wonderful, and the music from the extras menu makes me very melancholy. A few years later, Sega released Sonic Gems Collection, filled with the rare, obscure, and downright shonky Sonic games from Earth's greatest decade. Sonic Gums Collection. We end up playing some Mario shit every season too, but people complain about the Sonic disposition.
Mario's too hard for me.
How many Marios have we played? 2?
Yeah, 64 and 3.
Yeah, we've played 2 Marios. Oh, and Kart. 3 Marios. Okay.
Oh yeah, Kart, and then I guess Mario Kart 64 is on this wheel. We may
Mario
not play it, but
yeah,
it is
but
a possibility.
People actually like Mario Kart 64. And Mario
Yeah,
3,
64 is good.
and Mario 3 and Mario 64. So really,
Yeah.
it's just Mario Kart's the only bummer one.
Yeah.
This one.
That was a lot harder than I remember it ever being.
I like that one though. That's just me.
It is just you.
If this is a Sonic game, Mario Kart, yeah, Yeah, I mean that's fair. This is a Sonic game. Mario Kart is a Mario game.
Yeah. Oh no, yeah, we weren't trying to say that Kart wasn't a game. We just literally forgot about it.
Yeah, I just forgot about it. I mean, it's not Mario teaches typing. It's not Mario preschool adventure.
It's not Mario was missing.
It's not Mario's missing. Mario's time machine.
I guess, or like what
Mario
before
Hotel.
I joined the wheel, there was Mario 2, like the actual Mario 2 Lost Levels.
Oh yeah, they did do Lost Levels before we joined. Okay, Lost Levels though is shit. Lost Levels is shit.
I love Lost Levels. They're hard, but I mean, I like them.
Yeah, they're shitty hard. Sonic the Fighters is all three, built from the Fighting Vipers engine, a game about fighting cars, don't you know? Sonic the Fighters
course.
released exclusively in arcades back in 1996. In some ways, it sets the precedent for unfortunate 3D Sonic games for years to come, with one-off characters, additional emeralds, and mediocre gameplay. In other words, it sucks. Well, anyway, it's not a terrible game per se, and it's probably not going to be the worst fighting game we'll ever play. You can bet your arse it'll be an experience you didn't need in your life, like a rash between your toes. Why didn't they package this Sonic R and Sonic CD with Mega Collection? At least then it'd be with the cool kids. Anyway, do a fight and win. Must disagree with Octo, and nearly every other time he writes something. There's chaos in the Sonic fandom. Two fans disagreeing with each other. Unheard of. Everyone must be a hive mind.
When are we gonna get the Mark Lips fanfic?
Never. Rules version. We'll be using the NTSC or PAL version of Sonic Gems collection on PS2. That houses a part of Sonic the Fighters. There was a 360/PS3 dedicated re-release of this game in 2012 that included 3 more characters. This version and those characters are not permitted. And when I looked this up on Wikipedia, I don't think there is an NTSC version of this game. There was on GameCube, but it was not on PS2 that I saw. And let me double check. I want to be super sure. Let's see. Release. PlayStation 2. JPAU EU. Yeah, no NA. So there you go. We're playing the EU version. Simple as.
EU.
NTSC refers to Japan. Oh, well there you go. You can play the Japanese version if you want. I wouldn't be able to read it, so I'm going to play the European one.
That's what it comes down to, isn't it?
So your progress is determined by the number of characters you win on hardest, over the number of characters you win on hard, over the number of characters you win on normal, over the number of continues you use over your time.
Every time Mr. Matt types something, I panic, but of all the things he could have said, this was actually one of the better ones.
NTSC C is for clunge, Mr. Matt, not cookie. Clunge. Your time limit is 5 hours. Time starts when you choose your first character in arcade mode. Only pauses if you need a break and ends when the 5 hours is up or you have completed hardest with everyone, Supersonic included. Now, hi, Dewey.
They're home from the Easter egg hunt, so.
Season 7, the great clunging. Yes, we must clunge all over the place. So, something I wondered when the rule set was being discussed, but because I don't have any experience with this game, I have no idea. I think that time limit is going to be pretty harsh if, like, I don't think anybody's going to complete all 3 sets. It seems to me like, even just looking at what Floof put up, or not Floof, I think it was Echo. Was it Echo that already put his in? Anyway, somebody already put theirs in, and they got midway through hard after 5 hours.
Oh, dang.
Yeah. So I'm wondering if that that 5 hours is not, everybody's going to use their full 5, and reaching the end is not going to be obtainable. Who knows? Maybe someone will surprise me. Maybe we'll discover the Sonic Fighters version of Cheese Fist, and we'll just cruise right through.
Cheese fist.
It's the wheel. Someone will do them all in 4 hours, having never played before. That's what I'm saying, Garlips. We got to find the Cheese Fist, and then we'll be fine. That's how you play. That's how you play fighter games. You find the cheesiest, crappiest, most unsportsmanlike way to play, and you just repeat that over and over and over and over.
That is very true.
So, none of the default settings should ever be changed except the enemy rank. There are only 8 characters in Sonic the Fighter, so you must complete arcade mode with each one. If you do this, you may only then change the enemy rank from normal to hard and go again. If you beat arcade mode with all 8 on hard, you may again change the enemy rank to hardest. If you beat arcade mode with all 8 on hardest, savvy players can also try to go for Supersonic. By winning all 8 battles as Sonic, and the first round against Metal Sonic without failing once in round 2, players can activate Hyper Mode, back plus punch plus kick, and Sonic will transform into Supersonic. That'll be a Brucey bonus for anyone who dares try. Make sure to keep track of your used continues. These are cumulative across all difficulties. You have a hard limit of 20 continues in one attempt on arcade mode. If you blew your 20th, you have to start arcade mode again. Yes, all those continues are counted even if your attempt died. Alright, so let us hop on over and take a peek at the manual. This manual scan had a GameStop tag or something, rip it up.
Yeah, it sure did.
Damn it, GameStop.
Sonic GE.
It's the Sonic G. Alright, so since this does have a bunch of different games, we need to go to page 6 here and read about Sonic the Fighters. Wow, this is what a PS2 controller looks like, everybody.
Oh.
We don't care about the menu. Here we go, Sonic the Fighters. First time Kylo's seen a PS2 controller? Dang.
Wow. Wow. You do realize I have a fat and a slim PS2, right, Garlips? Come on.
Welcome to the future, Kylo.
Why, thank you.
On loading Sonic Fighters, the game will search for a file. Yeah, we don't care about that. Tell us how to play. It looks like you'll, at the load menu here, you'll have arcade mode, versus mode, options, and return. And then we'll go to character select, okay? Select arcade mode or versus mode, select arcade mode, from the main menu and enter the character select screen. Move the left analog stick to select a character for the fight. The automatic/manual control option will also be decided here if you have turned on this setting from the game settings in the options, which you should not. So game display, you have your timer here, remaining time of the current round, energy gauge, which is going to be on both sides. Gauge will decrease when the character takes damage. 3 is your name. 4 is your match counter, the little stars here. 5 is your opponent's info on the right hand side. And 6 is your barrier counter, counting the number of barriers you have remaining. Pause menu. Press the start button during a match to pause and access the following options. Press start again to resume your current fight. You can return to main menu, return to character select, or look at the commands. Oh. So it looks like you can look at your moves. Alright, default configuration. Here are the default button settings for Sonic the Fighters. The control settings can be modified in the controls in the options. This is the type A setting. So your left analog stick is to control your characters, or the directional buttons. You can do one or the other. Circle button is kick. X is punch. Triangle is also punch. And square is barrier. L1 is to throw. L2 is to dodge. R1 is to punch and kick, and R2 is to kick and barrier. Wonder what that combo does. Start is to pause, and select is to change the view. Interesting. So up to jump, down to crouch, double tap for a quick move, tap and hold for run, punch plus kick plus block is dodge, which could also be L2. If you're close up, punch plus kick plus block behind the back. I wonder if that is like swoop around behind him. Nothing personal, kid. Thrown in air. So if you get thrown up in the air, you can push punch kick block to have a safe landing. Okay, good to know. If you're on the ground, you can push front or back to get up, down or up to roll and up. So I'm guessing like in a 3D type of manner.
Yeah.
Back, punch, and kick to start hyper mode. You need to have one barrier, and I'm guessing that's only for Sonic. So here's some moves. Down and punch for the spin attack. Diagonal punch for the quick toss. Down, down punch, spiral spin. And I'm not going to go through all of these. This would probably be a good thing to have up for reference while you're playing.
Yeah. And that link can be found over at the wheelofstruggle.com page. Or
Yeah.
it's, what's the new site? It's like a wheelofstruggle.com/wheel now or something like that.
I don't know what the here, let me go over back to this. What is this? Yes, wheelstruggle.com/wheel/Sonic-the-fighters. We'll take you directly here. Character facing right, yeah, okay, we knew all that. Look at all these characters. Everyone's favorites. Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Fang, Bean, Espio, Bark. Everybody loves Bean. Hyper mode. When you have a barrier remaining, activate the hyper mode by pressing back punch kick on the ground or up punch or hold up punch kick. What do you think Bean is? Like what animal?
I don't know.
He's some kind of bird. Yeah, woodpecker. Woodpecker sounds good.
Thank you for that, Ron.
So you're aware we have a red baron of our own.
Oh, okay.
Is
that what you just killed me with?
Fang,
Okay.
Bean, or Bark? Yeah, I've never heard of Fang, Bean, or Bark before.
I haven't either. Or Espio. Oh, hold on a second.
Espio. He's in Chaotix, I think. I always thought he was cool because I liked chameleons. And I was like, oh, Sonic has a chameleon character. Awesome. I was asking him, so they make fools of themselves, but Mark disappointed me with a sensible answer. I am a disappointing person.
Not to me, Mark. Not to me.
Espio was in Sonic Heroes, a game that didn't come out in the late 90s. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking, probably why Kylo didn't know him.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't think Kylo's played Chaotix, so that's the only one I know Espio's in. And I don't even know what that game's about. Yeah. So let's see. Wasn't Chaotix the 32X, I want to say? Part of the Tower of Power? One of those titles. Let's see. Hyper mode is in effect for a limited time while your character is surrounded with stars. Take advantage of this opportunity to use the special attacks only available during this mode. Oh. 32, okay. With a bee and a gator. Awesome.
It's a gator that shoots bees from their mouth, so every time it barks, it shoots bees from the mouth.
Hyper mode must be enabled from the game setting in the options. I'm going to guess that is on by default, otherwise it's not going to work.
Yeah.
Options. So these are the options you're not gonna fuck with. Um, enemy rank is the only one you can change, and that's only after you've beaten a difficulty. Let's see. Control. Use one of the pre-configured button settings. Okay. Sounds, screen, system, records, and then it goes on to Sonic CD. Okay.
Yep.
That
There we
is
go.
pretty much it. So yeah, while you're running, probably a good idea to have the move list available. That way you're not pausing the game over and over again to see what the move list is through the menus. That seems like it'd be a lot slower than having this on, say, a phone or a second monitor.
Yeah. So who are you gonna play as, Mark?
I'll probably just go in order. Sonic, then Tails, Knuckles. Knuckles is my favorite, though. I like Knuckles.
Yeah.
And then, let's see, is there anything else we need to know in the book? Probably not. Sonic CD, Sonic R.
No, I think we're good.
I like Amy's car. Sonic 2. Oh, there's Spinball. Okay. Triple Trouble, Drift Racing, Sky Patrol, Tails Adventures. That one's on Game Boy, isn't it? Game Boy Adventure? Game Boy Advance? Game Boy Adventure.
Game Boy Adventure.
Ooh, Virtua Tennis World Tour now out on PSP.
Oh, well, there we go.
Alright. Kyler, do you want to make any phone calls today?
No.
Okay.
That's a lot of numbers,
There's a
but
lot
also
of
for it
numbers.
looks like a lot of countries. So
Yeah. I think we ought to call the one in Malta.
I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. All right, well, that's it for the manual. That's it for the rules. Let's take a look at the setup here. You'll be going to pcsx2.net, and that's where you'll find your PCSX2 emulator. If you are a fan of CD Romance, the image there is what you'll be looking for the game. And once you have the both downloaded, you can just go to System, boot ISO, and then find where you saved your game. And that's how you do that. Only if you have a legitimate copy, blah, 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 anti-piracy, but we don't really care, blah, blah, blah.
That is true.
Nobody cares. Nobody gives a shit. All right. That's
A lot
it.
of extra Pre-3 visitors today.
Bean the Dynamite, Bark the Polar Bear, and Fang the Hunter. Okay.
Well, thank you for that crash course in useless characters, Garlips.
Fang is also known as Knack. Knack, the PS4 game?
1 second.
You're welcome. Sorry they couldn't be from Nintendo. Yeah, not everyone's destined for greatness. You find that according to this game, Bark is actually the polar bear. Bark is a polar bear, huh?
Sorry, they couldn't be from Nintendo. Laura is happy she found a stapler, and staples.
How is that a
See?
polar bear?
See?
That doesn't look anything like a polar bear. Hold on. Come back here. How is this a polar bear? I'm sorry. Look at this gentleman here. That is not a polar bear, sir.
Um,
Oh, they spelled polar wrong. Also that. But that looks like a fat wolf to me. The pointed nose, like that totally looks like a fat wolf.
it looks like some hip new character because a TV show is growing old and stale, so they bring in some rad new character and he has to go off to his own planet and die.
Oh, so it's Poochie. Sonic Poochie. He has a bomb. I just realized.
Okay, he does look like a woodpecker because of like Woody Woodpecker.
Yeah. He has a bomb, so I figured that's probably going to be useful in fighting. I don't know what he. Yeah, he looks like another wolf.
He does. Fang does look like a wolf. Thank you, Garlips. Thank you. And did you see Dewey? There's Dewey. Hi, Dewey.
Oh,
Come here,
wagging
puppy.
his tail.
Come here, Dewey. Here. Come here, puppy. Oh, he's gonna go upstairs. Okay. Bye, Dewey.
Denied. Dancing.
How much is you? It was $10, and Mark owes me $7.
Oh.
Sorry.
You owe me a New Vegas playthrough.
Ah, I do.
I don't remember what the bet was, but I remember it was that you owe me a New Vegas playthrough.
That's all that matters, isn't it?
That's true. Just results-oriented person. Anyway, we're done with this shit.
We're done.
We're done with this. Kylo owes Decky a boom barrel. Is that Sea of Thieves?
Sea of Thieves stuff, yep.
Doo-doo-doo.
I brought him one, and what did he do? He slashed at it with his sword and blew us all up. That's what happened.
That sounds very Decky.
It was. It was fun.
Alright, guys. So, that's it for Sonic the Heroes.
Good luck to everybody.
Good luck. Yeah, good luck to everyone. Remember to take good breaks. It's a fighting game. It's gonna hurt. Play an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, whatever feels comfortable for you. Don't do this all in 5 hours, or you're gonna be like Floof, and you're gonna have
end up like me and Deck getting blown up.
Yep. Yes, take breaks. Take breaks. Take breaks, and then make sure you get your realistic summer sports in also, Kylo.
I will work on that.
It's easy. It's a fun, silly game until you're trying to take it seriously.
Oh, fair. I have made it a thing not to take things as like very seriously this season. So I'm just gonna play games at my leisure. If I feel like submitting, then I'll submit. But yeah. So
Okay. We need to figure out something for Rafe Gall because he couldn't get Fallout to work on his PC, so he wasn't able to submit. So I need you to go over to his house and give him a computer.
you know he moved, right?
I know.
Okay.
You're closer to him than I am.
I mean, true, but that's still half a country away. So, and not a tiny country like France.
Yeah, he's about like 5 Frances away.
About yeah. Just it figures though. He moves just as I move back.
Yeah, he couldn't stand it. This state's not big enough for the 2 of us. So I'm leaving. Did you call France a tiny country?
I did. Of all the European countries, I chose one of the bigger ones. So
Yeah,
you know,
yeah, that is like one of the biggest ones there.
I could have gone with like Spain. No, Spain. I was thinking Spain, France, or Germany. Because you know, I should have said if I wanted realistic, I would have gone with Portugal. But you know,
Okay.
exactly. Like I'm not excellent with European geography, but I mean I did know those. So Belgium would have also worked. Yeah.
When you play Mario is missing again. Oh no. No, Garlips.
Oh, I just thought of. I wonder if we could pull that off. Wonder if GeoGuessr wouldn't give everybody the same routes though either. Wonder if we could work that in somehow. Doubtful, but I like GeoGuessr, so. Yeah, there we go. I just now read what Floof wrote. So
GeoGuessr, where's everybody's house? Oh no, this is bad. Bandword 6969. That is a great name, buddy. Welcome in. Yes, which council member lives here?
who is Octobot?
The doxing round.
There we go. Oh, ooh, that would be great. Struggle R, yeah. I love Wikipedia races. I do that with IMDb just because I'm bored. Like if I need to look up something, I'll go to whoever has today's birthdays, and I'll try and get to the IMDb page I want to get to via somebody who has a birthday today. So. I don't know what Bandword said.
Oh, I'm sorry, Bandword. I can't read Cyrillic. But welcome in anyway.
I understand the fox.
Oh, I don't know English, but that's okay. All I know is a curse word, and I'm not going to say it because you might take that the wrong way, and not as in a funny way. So, anyway, we're done here. Let's get the hell out.
We are. Good luck again to everybody, and we'll see you next week for next week's Pre-3. What do you think is going to be spun next week, Mark?
Oh, next week it's going to be DuckTales.
Ooh, okay.
I like DuckTales.
Sounds good. I'm thinking Only Up.
Oh, Only Up is coming. It's on there. It's coming. That's the one I don't want to play.
I don't want to play it either, but I have a feeling it's coming up.
It's gonna be there just to torture me, but that game gives me the barfies.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Have a good weekend. Have a good week, and we'll see you next week. Bye.
Take care.